Okay, we are here live at the Hunt Wars camp at our Coues deer matchup. We've got 4 of our celebrities here. All these guys have been in the rodeo world for quite some time. We're excited to talk a little bit about the Coues deer hunt before it actually kicks off. So this is the night before the hunt. We've got Mitch, Pollock, and Dakota Eldridge here against Mason Clements and Kaycee Feild. So welcome to Coues deer camp, guys. We're excited to kind of just break this down a little bit. These guys have shown up in Mexico. They've never stepped foot on any of these places that we're about to hunt. Basically how it works is we've assigned them a giant area that they are gonna go compete 2 versus 2. The scoring metric is based off of 3 things. First, the total gross score of the animal killed. Second, the age of the animal. And third, the yardage that they take their shot from. As far as the Hunt Wars scoring and just overall level playing field showing up, like kind of give me your feedback on like what you guys think about that and the show and kind of showing up and hunting.
Brings out what we do every day. We compete every day for our jobs in rodeo, and we're just here to have fun and compete just like we are at the rodeo.
I'm really excited that the team aspect, Hunt Wars, going after an animal, being a conservationist, closest shot. Coues deer, they're little tiny, they're hard to hunt. This isn't gonna be easy, it's gonna be a challenge. I'm really looking forward to beating these guys the rest of the week and finding some trophy animals.
So as far as your strategy, like you kind of touched on it, like you don't, I mean, we got a half a day to kind of drive a few roads. Mitch, Dakota, like what have you guys discussed?
We can't tell anybody.
Can't tell anybody. And I was gonna say, don't say too much, we've got these guys.
No, I mean, we're just gonna kind of feel it out in the morning, I think. I haven't seen one. Mitch saw a doe tonight. And so I really don't know what to look for yet. I mean, I've looked at tons of pictures, but until you get eyes on them and realize how small they are, like it's gonna be tough, but just being a part of it, and like Kaycee said, conservation, the closer we get, you know, the long range deal's cool, but I also still am a hunter, and at the end of the day, I wanna get as close as I can and make a good shot, so.
Yeah. So just so that everybody, you know, that's kind of watching can kind of follow along, if a shot is taken over 300 yards, from 300 to 400 yards, there's a 2.5 point deduction. From 400 to 500, another 2.5 points, and then 500 plus, another 2.5 points. So as these guys are making stalks and as you're, you know, as you're basically moving in on an animal, you got to kind of decide, do we push it and get a little bit closer and risk blowing them out, or do we take the shot from here? Because all of it comes down to your guys' combined score. That's the next question I had. How do you decide like who's shooting first and what does he shoot?
I'm gonna let Dakota shoot first. You know, I'm just happy to be here. So, I mean, we're gonna see plenty of deer hopefully, and it doesn't bother me to let Dakota take the first one.
Until we see that huge buck tomorrow morning, then he's gonna be like, we're gonna have to flip coins now.
That's awesome. What about you guys? Have you discussed it? Do you know?
We've discussed paper, rock, scissors.
Indian leg wrestle.
Indian leg wrestling.
race.
I think that'd be good up on top of glassy bucks.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
No, I think whoever spots the deer will probably be the shooter. I'd like to say that I'd let Mason shoot the first time and be the nice guy, especially if the cameras are on, but that ain't the case.
He's gonna let me shoot the biggest one. Maybe I'm not gonna be the first one, but it'll be the best one.
You know, we're just, our game plan tomorrow is go get a lay of the land, see how active they are. If there's not a lot of deer moving, we'll probably, you know, take a shot tomorrow. Honestly, you know, it's a short hunt, kinda.
I love that you say that because we've been laughing the whole time that Kaycee's gonna shoot quick. He gets a little itchy. You might want to.
I get pretty excited. If there's some horns, easy. I get wound up, real wound up.
Mitch, how's it going out there?
It's wet. It looks like
I was pretty sure it was, but then every time once in a while, I think I see it move. At least I got you to do a double take.
I'm glad I brought this.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was gonna be like this kind of weather.
Not much you can do with this.
Well, we could sit up here and wait, and it could clear up, or it might not. But I'm gonna guess it looks pretty soft there.
Yeah, I don't think it's clearing up anytime soon.
All right, day one, first morning. Kind of got some bad weather that blew in late last night. Light drizzle. Now we're just trying to find some good peaks to get up on and be able to glass 360. So it's thick country and really deep, steep, shallow ravines. And so the cedar, the mesquite, whatever it is thick, and they're not moving much right now. But I think we're definitely covering some country, getting a lay of the land, and if this blows over, we're going to be able to start seeing these little boogers popping up everywhere, and hopefully find the right one and get on the board.
Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on a what? Yeah. You know I be on a what? Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on a what? Yeah. I'm on the way. I'm on the way. On the way. Yeah. On the way. I'm on the way. I'm on the way.
Oh, that one's a nice one right there.
We'll start with this for Kaycee.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, maybe Kaycee better go lighter here. Kind of need them flat for they sit in the bottom of the pack.
this one, like right.
That's a good one right there. That's what we just about drove off. I wouldn't have seen that log out there.
Good thing you didn't go.
Yeah. Thought you said go, Bo, go. This hood's so high you can't see exactly what's in front of you. And so I think there might be a log in that creek bottom. And yeah. Below the, probably what, 4 or 5 foot drop off right there?
At least 4.
Yeah. Probably at least as tall as Mitch.
You couldn't see me. Man, this is nuts to think that they are 36 inches in this grass. They're gonna be so hard to see.
Elusive little boogers, and like just right there in the bed. It's in the deepest part of the mountain. I would like to say they're smart, but I think they're just assholes.
Mexico's a lot colder than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Sunny and 75 is what I was thinking.
I was planning on getting a good shade tree,
Nice tan.
getting kicked back, taking me a little siesta. That was my plan.
What is he? Hey, Case, he's pretty small. He's not even past his ears or as tall.
Little buck.
We're seeing them. That's a good sign.
See if we can call in a coyote. Stormy day. We got a really nice setup here. Do you see him?
He's up on the skyline, Dakota. To the right. Right in front of us.
Oh, right there.
Do you see him?
Yeah.
Nice.
Smoked him.
Yeah, you whacked him. We just left. We went and had lunch. Mitch and Dakota, they put rocks in Mason's backpack.
It's on.
For real, Mitch? A boulder?
Hey, that's Mitch and Dakota. That's number 9, 10.
6.
You don't do that to my teammate. This is what a Coues rub looks like. Es muy grande. Just located a bunch of Coues deer. So now, right now there's 4 or 5 of them, and they're kind of feeding and walking through the trees. So Dakota's gonna put a scope on them and see if anything has horns. It's a good sign.
The javelina is like soaking wet.
Oh yeah, it's. Oh gosh, I get it. Now I sound like an idiot. I saw some Coues deer, but I guess it's a javelina. But I'm almost positive they were Coues deer. I still think Dakota should shoot this javelina from right here. 758 yards. I'll just take backup of you, Dakota.
No, you can shoot. Go ahead if you want, man.
Okay. You got my backup?
Well, yeah.
Got him. Dude, that's why you got backup. I shot low.
Yeah.
Dead center, but low.
A pig? Good job, guys. Yeah, that's a good sized javelina.
Look at these teeth on here.
Nice work. Who was the first shot?
Me, and then he was right behind me.
It was like a bam.
Yeah.
Mitch is like, yeah, there's 3 Coues over there.
Man, I know for a fact because the mom, it was a doe, and her ears were up, and then I saw her white butt, and then all of a sudden they went and disappeared, and then he's like, that's a javelina. And now I'm questioning myself, like,
Your mind.
yeah, I'm like, man, what? And I'm like, oh, there's some Coues deer, there's some Coues deer. No, those are javelinas. What? Yeah, that's a javelina. So how much do we got to pay you to haul us back to the rig?
That's where I want to get, up on those peaks. Right now we are kind of been waiting for this storm to blow over. We're gonna go to the back side of this property where like the real men hang out. It's doesn't look like much right here, but just beyond this ridge right here, there's a big huge rocky ridge. It looks pretty tall, pretty good elevation to it, so we can get down and look in these little fingers a little more. I think these deer are just going to start popping up everywhere, so we're going to try to get up into position. Our goal today is to put the Coues in the truck and then put it on the grill.
I think let's just go back up here a little ways, and if we see a good spot to climb out, we'll do it. This morning we went on a death march. That was a bust. Got in some cool country, but just didn't see nothing. We were like, man, we cannot find these things tonight. We get on the road, we come up here, we're just glassing from the truck, and yeah, I spot one buck at 700 and then spotted another doe at probably 1,400, 2,000 yards away. So I would say our eyes are better than we thought, because until about an hour ago, we were pretty down in the dumps. But we got some confidence for tomorrow. Found a couple deer, so. And we only had like probably what, 15 minutes to glass?
Yeah.
So.
15 minutes and we started picking stuff
and
up.
not that good a light, really.
No, it was dark.
The lights. We just found that doe probably 5 minutes ago. So we're pretty jacked for tomorrow.
At Coues, we have a complete lineup of e-bikes and e-scooters to help you get in the backcountry, scout your target, check your cameras, and more, all while saving you time and energy and keeping you scent-free. If you're serious about elevating your game, this is the solution for you. Coues, built by hunters for hunters.
Beautiful morning. This is exciting. This is the first day that we've had good light and no fog, so we kind of know where we're at, kind of have a direction of what way north is. As you can see, these northeast facing hills on the grass, these bucks and does are going to get to rut, and I think we're going to be in a little slice of heaven. Competition between Mitch and Dakota. That brings a little added pressure to hunting, but hunting this awesome land, helping the herd out, it's quite the experience. It's pretty neat.
And just like that, our morning has started off better.
We got a buck. It looks like a decent buck right here. Yeah, I think we're gonna go after him. If we can get, we need to
he
close
just
the
bedded
distance.
down.
Oh.
Yeah, he just
sure.
dug his bed. He's right in the center.
I lost him.
See? I was watching. He's right there. Right here.
You're kidding me.
No.
Wow.
That's where he is. And that's how fast you
Dang.
can lose him. Oh. Yeah, that's it. That's a shooter, Dakota.
Yeah, that's what
That's a shooter. Look at this. Dude, he's got good mass. Does he fork in the back on that side? Dude, that's a shooter.
Yeah, no, yeah.
That's a shooter. That's what I like.
Wait, keep going. Wait till you see him walk away.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's some good points. Now I'm just like, dang.
Oh, look at that. Yes. That's what we're looking for.
All right. So Mitch, we spotted a good buck over there. Mitch spotted him. And so he's going to stay here and keep eyes on him. He's going to let me shoot first. So I'm lucky because I think he's a good buck. He's about 1,100 yards away. We're going to drive down, kind of drive up the other ridge a little ways, and then Mitch can kind of guide us into him. And we'll see if we can pick him up. I mean, when he bedded, he disappeared. So we'll see.
I'm excited. Really excited.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, he's kind of feeding away. Yeah, he's a good buck. I need to be up here higher. Hammered him that time, huh? Yeah, he's down. That wasn't a very good rest either. Oh man. Then I heard something rustling in the bottom here. Yeah. Dang, I was nervous. Yeah, I got him the first time and then I put another one in him, but I was shaking, holy cow. He looks old and we're on the board. We need one of those Basco yells right now.
Look how tall. They lay down. You'll never see him in this. Oh, there he is right there.
Wow.
Oh, dude. Yes.
Like, oh. This is just a beautiful
Oh my
buck.
gosh.
Holy cow.
Dude, look at the acorn. The acorn on that side.
Wow. Oh,
That is a nice.
just like gnarly. His mass is crazy too. Oh.